Hello? Yes, my friend, you are live on
Can you
air.
hear me?
Yes, you are live on air. Go ahead.
So I just joined a few minutes ago.
All right. What do you like to say to us?
So what about Maryam and Harun? What you were talking about?
About what?
Something wrong historically.
I lost your voice again. About what?
How is it wrong historically?
About the
Someone just told me
story of Maryam? Yeah, the story of Maryam is wrong because...
1500 years of
my friend, if you search right now in Google, what is the name of the prophet Musa in Islam? They will say to you, the father of Musa and Aaron, they will say to you, Amran. Okay. What is the name of the father of Mary? Amran. Okay. The Quran says that Mary, she is the sister of Aaron. Correct? Chapter 19, verse 28.
Sister of Harun. Okay.
Yeah. The Muslim, they say, oh, the prophet explained. Chapter 19, verse number 28. When a Jew, his name is Ka'b al-Ahbar, he came to Aisha, he said, the prophet, he said this, as I know, there's hundreds of years between them. Aisha, she said, kazabt, which means you're a liar. So Muhammad was not meaning something else. He meant that she is really sister of Aaron. But when he got busted, he says, oh, they used to call them by the great ancestors. But Aaron is not the great ancestor of Mary. She is not from the same tribe. Secondly, how Mary, father, became the same name of the father of Moses. What do you think?
Yeah. Can you give the reference of hadith?
Oh, the hadith about Aisha.
Yeah.
I'm showing you now the Quran. You see, let us go first with the Quran. I will show you the hadith. The chapter of Ali Imran. Do you know chapter of Ali Imran? Chapter number 3.
Yeah, Ali
Okay.
Imran. Yeah.
Okay. Who is Imran?
After.
Huh?
I don't know that much about it. I just read it.
Well, Imran supposedly is the father of Mary. He is the father of Mary according to Islam, and Imran is the same name for the father of Moses. You know? So, how in the world...
they both can have same names though.
But first of all, that can be true, but the father of Mary...
And be different persons.
But my friend, the father of Mary, his name is not Imran. I mean, we have the Bible. So how Muhammad, he changed the name of the father of Mary and he make him Imran to make it the same name of the father of Moses? You see, if both of them, they have the same name in the Bible, we can say the same. Actually, what a big deal. Both of them, they have the same name, Imran. No. So Muhammad, he changed the name. He did not know the name of the father of Mary. So he said, well, Imran is the father of Maryam, and he is the same one, is the father of Moses. And this is a clear evidence of etc. Let me find you the hadith.
Yeah.
I will find you the hadith, you know. Here we go. Let me put it for you on the screen in a second. Give me a second.
So what does Quran 931 say about it?
Let us see.
Quran 931.
I'm trying just to find the hadith. Give me a second, please. Hold on.
Yeah, the ayat is like اتخذوا أحبار المسيح ابن مريم وما أمروا إلا ليعبدوا إلا إلها واحد.
Oh, you want that, to go to that one now? You want to check the topic?
Yeah. No. I don't want to change the topic, but I want to learn about them both.
About what?
You can search for the hadith in that time.
Okay, so what do you want now? What do you want to talk about? What? About the verse? Speaking about what?
931.
931. What about it?
اتخذوا أحبارهم.
Yeah, okay. Let us go.
Yeah, what does that say?
The meaning?
I'm not
The meaning of it? Okay, hold on. Let us open Islamic website,
yeah.
which have a translation. I'll wait for you on the screen. And I think you speak Arabic, right?
No, I don't speak Arabic, but I can read Arabic.
All right. Read with me on the screen. اتخذوا أحبارهم ورهبانهم أربابا من دون الله. You see it?
المسيح ابن مريم. Yeah.
The Muslims they say, the Muslims they say, the Muslims get angry from me because I say the verse here saying they took their monks, their rabbis and their monks as gods instead of Allah and the Messiah. They say it doesn't say that. Okay, I want you to look with me. I'm going to point my mouse at the word, and you tell me what is the translation says. Do you see it?
I'm not watching the video right now.
Okay.
Because I don't have.
I will read what it says. Here the website translate اتخذوا أحبارهم, translate they have taken. I will move to the second. ورهبانهم and their monks as lords beside Allah.
Yeah.
And the Messiah, the son of Mary.
Allah.
Okay, so
And the Messiah.
how come they say I'm lying? I mean, it's in front of them. They took their monks. Let us put the sentence together. They took their monks. You know, here we go. I will move my mouse. They have taken. Let us zoom in more, and we will move. Here we go. They have taken their rabbis and monks, arbaban as lords. We continue. Instead of Allah, or beside Allah, and the Messiah, beside, instead of Allah and the Messiah, son of Mary. That's what the verse is saying. They've been ordered.
There is no other explanation for it. This is the only explanation.
Well, they try because the verse is
after.
Yeah, but the Muslim they try to say, oh, he meant in Arabic you can put the name so what they are saying that the word al-Masih here, it's been delayed. There's a delay. So they say that in the Quran here.
It's a delay because it would have been with those words like monks and rabbis, but it is not. It is written after.
Yeah, but there's no way, because simply that would make it stupid. Why? I mean, isn't it the Quran says we made the Quran clear? Why you need to delay it? Why you don't say they took their?
It is supposedly.
Yeah, they took their rabbi and their monk and Jesus the Christ as God. That would make sense. But to say they took their rabbi and their monks and as gods and beside Allah and the Messiah, that's really stupid. How delay? How this can be a delay? How we can explain it? No explanation.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. But I believe that this verse was written by Muhammad, given by Muhammad when he was a Nasara. Remember Muhammad, he married to Khadija.
Yeah, maybe. Because it's confusing. Why would he write that?
Yeah. And Muhammad, all the Muslims agree, correct? And you know that Muhammad, he married Khadija, correct? Khadija was what?
Yeah,
was Nasara, right?
Yeah.
And Nasara, and Nasara will not marry you to their daughter. A woman, she will not marry you unless you are Nasara too. So Muhammad was Nasara. And this is why he was learning from Waraq ibn Nawfal. Waraq ibn Nawfal was Nasara. They are not Christians, they are like Jehovah's Witnesses. So in this case here, Muhammad is trying to be, he's a hypocrite, trying to associate himself with the Nasara. I don't know if I lost him. Did I lose you? Hello? I think I lost him.
Yeah.
Are you there?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Muhammad was trying to associate himself with the Nasara. So he want to make them happy. So he says, yeah, Jesus and Allah, they are God. The Father, the Son, you know. Later, Muhammad, he turned his back to the Nasara because the Nasara did not accept him. Same, he turned his back to the Jews. He was trying his best to be a Jew. He prayed to Jerusalem. He dressed like the Jews. He wore the hat in his head. He ordered circumcision. He forbade the pork. He did everything. And the Jews still didn't accept him. So when the Jews refuse him, the hadith says, if 10 Jews only accepted Muhammad, the rest of the Jews will accept. So he could not even make 10 Jews accept him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you are supposed to be humble with people, but I see Muslims are humble with you, but you are talking good with me, but not to all Muslims. Yeah.
It depends. If you are a person who speak to me in a decent way, you are not rude, you are not filthy, then I will speak to you in a nice way. I speak to people depending on what they deserve.
I'm seeing that you are humble with me. Yeah.
I am humble with everybody, but if somebody try to intimidate me, try to use
you
like yes, then I will give him what he deserves. You know.
Donkey.
Yeah. Well, donkey is a good word actually. The Quran uses it. Isn't it the Quran says those who carry the Torah is the same as donkey carrying a book? So if the Quran can use it, why cannot use it?
You cannot convince someone with that behavior, you know.
No, I can't. No, I can't. I have I can't, my friend. I have thousands of people who I say to them donkey, and then they leave Islam because they notice that this is true. It's a they are donkey being donkeys. Read with me. This is the hadith I promise you. Let me show you first.
Okay.
The hadith in Aisha.
So,
I'm just trying to find the hadith about Aisha first. Hold on.
Main problem. And meanwhile,
yeah.
The main problem I find with is Trinity. I mean, it's so confusing for me. I watched it many times and learned a lot from videos and also the chapters. But
yeah.
it's still confusing.
What is confusing about it? What do you mean?
And why would God need 3 persons?
Who said that God needs?
One God.
Who said that God needs? So if I am okay, hold on. So if you know, I will go with your logic. God needs. So if God needs, that means why God need a prophet? God needs. I'm going with you. That means He need? No, it's not He need. Well, why God He need a book for you to send a book? That's His need? No, that's not His need. This is your need. But when God He says, I am in a 3%, that is not a need. This is how He is. There's a huge difference between need and how He is. How God He need to be God anyway. I will go with your logic. You see, why God He need to be God? Can't He be something, not be something else? So when I say why God He need, we need to study what that word need means. So it's not about need. He says, I am this. Either you accept me or you reject me. This is not about needs. Secondly, everything around you. You see, when we talk about creation, everything is created. You will notice that everything is created, have a fingerprint of the Creator, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what even the Quran says, and we made it from the water, every living thing. What is the water? H2O. The source of life for all plants.
Yeah,
animals.
because everything is really made from water. If you.
Yeah, this is true. This is true and wrong. This is true and wrong. But I mean, in Islam, it's wrong. Why? Because Muhammad, he claimed that Allah, he created the genie from fire and the angels from light. So how you say we created everything from water? That is stupid. However, but I'm showing you that the fingerprint of God is everywhere. The water.
Yeah.
If you go study right now the design of the trees, you will find that all the trees is 3 to 1 or 2 to 1, which is 3. Like, you know, the standard of the leaves, how they are designed, the location of the branches, all of them, they have something called the golden ratio. Golden ratio is what? Is 3. 3, number 3. If you want to have a house, in order to make it beautiful for your eyes, it have to work with the golden ratio. Otherwise, it's going to look ugly. So the design of God is everywhere. So God is not about a need to be 3. It's about He is in 3 person, and that makes sense. Why? Let me explain to you more. If I say to you, we have water, and I say to you, I have ice, and I say to you, I have a steam. Isn't it all water? Water, ice, water is a liquid, ice, and steam. Isn't it the 3 of them are water?
I think you was, yeah.
Okay, so water as a steam look different from water as liquid, from water as ice. Totally different. Even the scriptures look different. But still, they are water. What happened? We changed just the temperature.
I mean, the chemical composition is same.
It is. It's still water. Nothing changed. So look what happened here. So even the water which made it from H2O, which is a 3, even it is present itself to us. We know it as 3, which means in order to recognize things,
3.
God, He explained things to us in 3 ways to make it more clear to us. So God, when He came to us as a man,
it has. Okay, go on.
When God, He came to us as a man, don't a human being says, okay, why God don't show Himself?
Go on.
Don't they say that? The atheists, they say to you, if God is true, why don't show Himself?
No.
That's what the atheist says. If God is true, let your God show Himself. God, He came, He showed Himself. So it was not the need of God, it was the need of a man. That God, He come Himself, and He show Himself, humble Himself. So what the Bible says, that God, He humbled Himself, and He come in an image of a man. It's not God, He's a man. It's God who humbled Himself. So the invisible God, He became visible as a man, so a man can see Him. Otherwise, the glory of God can destroy you. It's like, you know, if you get close to the sun, just a little bit close. I mean, even in hot days, if you stay in the sun for a few hours, you will die. So God, He humbled Himself. So it is not for it's not for the need of God. God Himself, He don't have the need. It's the need of man to know God. So God, He come as a spirit. Is that the need of the man or the need of God? No, God don't have needs. But God, He present Himself to us in a person of a spirit, so He can be with us.
But wait. Men of that time needed God to see. God came down as a man, but I need to see Him to believe. Why didn't He come to me?
No problem. You see, there's a question here. There's a question which is a good question. Like, okay, well, God, Jesus, He came 2,000 years ago, and why He don't show Himself? Who said He will not? You see, a person. God, what Jesus said. Let us pull some verses. When Jesus, He said, I will leave you, but I will not leave you alone, you know. And then He said, I was hungry and you feeded me. I was and you fed me. I was thirsty and you gave me water. I was a prisoner and you visited me. And then, you know, He was counting those things. And then they said to Him, but Lord, when we did those things to you? He said, when you did it to my brothers, which mean the poor people, the one who needed, you did to me. So who said maybe you did not see Jesus yet? You might see Jesus in the image of a poor man, a blind man. Who said He is not there? The Lord, He will test us. A person who need help, He walk in the front of you. It might be Jesus. It's not necessarily a blind man. So when Jesus said to them, I was hungry, if you go to Matthew chapter 25, and you fed me, and you gave me meat. I was thirsty and you gave me drink. I was a stranger and you took me in. I was naked and you clothed me. I was sick and you visited me. I was in prison and you came to me. Then shall the righteousness answer him, saying, Lord, when we saw thee as a hunger and feed thee, or thirsty and we give a drink. He said, when you saw thee, like when you do this to my brothers, you do it to me, so I can be one of them. You saw me. So my friend, the Lord is always there, but there's people that don't want to see, and there's people they can see.
Yeah, and they can see. Yeah.
If I say to you right now, if I say to you, I'm just trying to use the logic. You're trying to be logical with me. I want to be logical with you, and I will use a simple logic. If I say to you, 200 years ago, there is right now in the air, there's voices, but we cannot hear them. You will laugh at me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Why you will laugh at me? Because at that time you cannot comprehend such a thing, right? We are not able to comprehend such an issue, but we need a proof, but we cannot see it. So if somebody in the screen is screaming, "Hey, there's voices in the air, nobody hear them, they are there. There's person who's talking, and his voice is there. There's waves. You will not believe him. You say he's crazy. That's stupid." Today, a person, and right now I don't know which country you're from, and you don't know, like I'm in USA, but yet we can talk. And we can talk through satellite, we can talk through the phone. We not only talk, even images are transferring right now in the space in front of our eyes. We don't see them. Why? Because we don't have the equipment to collect those waves of power and convert those waves into image. This is what happened to your TV. I mean, TV is collecting image which is sent through as dots on the air, but we don't see in the air any dot. But because we have the equipment, we see a person who's sitting at a TV station at the end of the world. We see him in front of us in the bedroom. So what it was accepted, or what is accepted today, it is totally rejected yesterday. For there's no proof of it.
Yeah. Okay.
For it's impossible.
Yeah.
It's impossible to believe in it. So we cannot say, what I'm trying to say to you here, we cannot say that science is the way to prove that if Jesus is God, exists between us or not, because science itself was ignorant, and until now it's ignorant. There's many things we do not know. Actually, what we know is very simple.
Same thing, Muslims tell.
No, my friend, no, Muslims cannot say the same. Let me tell you why. Because we as a Christian, we believe in the living Lord, who always he present himself and he prove himself. First of all, the Lord, he said, from their fruit you shall know them. Which means, the first sign of the Lord is the fruit. The Lord, he put his blessing in somewhere, his existence somewhere. And that place and those people, they will be blessed and the fruit will come. The Lord, he will not bless a nation. This nation will not be blessed and they will not give good fruits. You can go right now and see the kuffar and see those who are believers. You will find that those who claim to be believers, they are the worst between those who claim to be kuffar, according to Muslims. They treat you bad, like when the Muslim, they go where? They go refugee to Europe. They don't go to Muslim country. Why? In Muslim country, they will throw you in the ocean. The same they did into the China, what they call them? In Malaysia, I forgot the name of this Muslim tribe. They throw them in the ocean. The Malaysian, they throw them in the ocean. The Indonesian throw them in the ocean. Nobody wants them. I'm talking about Muslims throwing Muslims in the ocean. Why? Because from their fruit you shall know them. So the Lord always, he presents himself not necessarily by coming to you in his person. He can come to you in a person of someone else. And this is how we examine your heart. And if your heart is good, then you will see the Lord. Like there's a requirement, let's say, to receive signal. Like when you are there's an antenna. The antenna is made, it's like, let's say, it have a shape, it can receive signal, but there's no connection, there's no cable. So you will not see the Lord unless you are connected to the Lord. The Lord, he says, knock at my door and I will open for you. Come to me, those who need rest, and I will rest you, I will comfort you. So if you say, how come I cannot see him, but did you look for him? Did you knock at his door? Did you try to find him? or you are just making a questionnaire?
I've started researching. Yeah.
Yeah. So in order for me, you see, for me as a person, I have a history when I was like young. I mean, this is a long time ago, like 200 years ago. If I see a fight in the street, I jump in the fight without knowing why. I mean, I don't know what the fight is about, but I jump in the fight. I don't care. If there's two guys fighting one guy, I join the one guy because it's not fair. You know, I used to like, you know, fighting and blah, blah, blah. You know, but the Lord, he changed me. So I saw the Lord, not physically. I did not shake his hands, but he changed me. And that is the proof.
Yeah, you saw from your actions, yeah.
No, he changed you. He changed you. He changed you. He changed you from very, very, very something extreme, far from the other side. From somebody, you know, he have nothing to do with God, to somebody he trying to help people to know God. But still, I'm not good. I'm not saying I'm good. I'm saying I have a long journey to go. I'm trying to know him better. I'm trying to get close to him. And the more closer you are to him, the more you will see him.
So, okay. So I will research more and I will talk to you.
All right, my friend. Well, so did you decide to leave Islam or not yet?
Thank you.
Did you decide to leave Islam or not yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. Why not yet?
I mean, I have to research about it more.
Okay, why you don't? Why we don't do now the research, me and you, and see if we can help you? What is making you still believe in Islam? Is there a reason make you still believe in it? Huh? If there is any reason make you still believe in it?
I mean, yeah. Wait. I will tell you. Yeah. I've read Bible and Quran in the same time, so the Quran sounded more logical to me at some.
Give me one logical thing. Give me one logical thing in the Quran. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying that I was reading from the beginning both. So yeah, to some extent it was more logical. I don't know.
Which one is logical? The Quran is more logical. The Quran is more logical. Give me one logical thing.
Quran.
Okay, give me one logical thing in the Quran. No problem.
I mean, I was reading Genesis, and I didn't get the point about Lord coming down and finding, and Adam and Eve were hiding all of this. Yeah, but yeah, it is my opinion. But
all right,
I will research it more.
Okay, but the same stories exist in the Quran. I mean, you see, because you do not know read the Quran, so you think that this Muhammad is copying the Bible actually. When Adam, here we go. Let's go. If we go in the Quran, the reason we claim something we think is not exists in certain book, it's not exist in this book because we don't read. All right. So if we go right now in chapter 2, verse number 35.
I'm not seeing the screen right now, so you can just tell me.
Okay, I will show you a collection of verses actually. So you are saying that if God, he should know what Adam did, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I will start with a question. Did Allah, he asked Jesus if he said something? Did you say that to worship me and my mother? Did he say that to him? Chapter 5, verse 116.
Allah asked who?
Allah asked Jesus, said to him, asked Isa, said to him, did you say to the followers to worship you and your mother? Did Allah say that to him?
I don't know.
Okay, read the verse, chapter 5, verse 116. It says, and behold Allah, you see the Muslim translation here, they say, they are lying. It says, will say. They did not, it doesn't say, وَقَالَ Allah, it's in the past time. Past. Qal is a past time. And Allah, he said to Jesus, did you say to worship me? Why Allah is asking Jesus if he said that, if he knew? I'm going with your logic. Your logic is, it doesn't make sense that God did not know what Adam he did, right? The Bible doesn't say that God did not know.
Yeah.
The Bible is speaking about why you are hiding. You know, it's like, you know, saying, you know, you go inside your room and you have a little dog. He rip off the pillow, and you say him, well, somebody did something wrong. Did you do something wrong? You know. So this is not about God, he knows or not. And the Quran have the same logic. Allah is asking Jesus, did you say to your followers to worship me? And then look what Jesus said. He said, glory to thee. Never I could say what I had no right to say. Had I say such a thing, wouldn't you indeed know it? Which means here, the one is getting busted is Allah.
Yeah.
Because Jesus is saying to him, well, shouldn't you know yourself that I did not say that? Why are you asking me? And the Bible doesn't say that. And the Bible didn't say that Adam said to him, oh, shouldn't you know? So, you know, the Bible is speaking about what?
Weird,
Speaking about Adam feel his shame. And because of his shame, God is questioning Adam, where are you? What you did, Adam? Why you are hiding? This doesn't say that God do not know. Here, Jesus asking Allah, supposedly, well, shouldn't you know? Why you are asking me? If I say such a thing, you should know it. Which means, actually, if you think about it, this verse, Isa saying to Allah, you must be stupid to ask me such a question. I thought you know everything. And now you are asking me, did you say that?
Yeah, I get your point.
Okay,
so yeah, I will research it more. Yeah.
Yeah. So what is the first logic gone is history. It's a stupid. So what is second logic? Give me the second one.
I told you I haven't found the second logic yet.
Ah, you did not find. Okay. Is it logical that God will give me a lot of women with big boobs? Is that logical for you?
Yeah, yes. I just watched that part. Yeah.
Yeah. So what kind of God he wanted? What kind of God he promised me women with big boobs? What if I don't like big boobs? I like small ones.
So okay, wait. So what does your God promise to you?
That's a good question. They asked Jesus the same question about a woman. She will be with who when she marry more than one man? She will be with who? Who's going to have her? Jesus, he said, he and she, they will not get married. They will be the same as angels. So in heaven, when Jesus, he said same as angels, he did not say we will be in angels. He says same as angels, which means you are free. Free from what? God will free us from the needs of sex, food, medicine, healing.
Okay, but
aging.
Will we have free will there?
Free will already you have it now. Free will you have it. No. Free will already you have it. You know, in Christianity.
Because it is
in Christianity, my friend.
We have it here.
You have a free will. No, in Islam you don't have a free will. Neither here nor neither there. Neither here, neither there. In Islam there's no free will. In Christianity.
Wait. I know where you are going, but I have to clear my point. So yeah, we have free will here, but we do not have free will because we are not able to do same.
No, right? You do. You see,
it's a
because
big contradiction in both religions.
No, because when you choose to go to heaven, you choose. It's your choice. It is your choice to choose what is there. They told you what is there. Why you choose it? Why you say I want to go there? So we can say.
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah. I lost you.
I would rather be in the presence of God instead of in the presence of some house or some other thing. Yeah.
Exactly. But here you notice that in Islam, this God of Islam, he make you enslave of sex. You will become addicted. You see, this is addiction. You are not free. You will be, Allah will increase the power of sex. Every man will have the power of 40 men. Muhammad will have the power of 4,000 men. So how Muhammad can live? I mean, how this guy can even sleep? Yeah. Actually, if you have my book, you can read it. We have all the reference. Muhammad, he will have the power of. You can search it in Google right now. He will have the power of 4,000 men because every Muslim will have the power of 40. Muhammad will have the power of 100 of those 40. That will make them what? 4,000 men.
Okay.
Yeah. And not only that,
so
Allah, he promised you an endless private part, and a vagina fit for that. Is that the logic of God? A woman, her ass is 1 mile. I mean, how stupid that promise is. Boys in heaven.
Yeah.
I mean,
what did you say?
Slavery.
Okay, yeah.
So where is the logic? Is that logic? So because I was a good guy and I was killing some Christians and Jews, Allah now will slave a lot of people to serve me. So instead, to make me happy, he have to make thousands and thousands of human being abused. Those boys are what? They are not a human? They are robot machine, they work by battery? No, they are human. The Quran described them as boys, and they will not bleed.
Okay. So I think it's enough for me.
Okay, so are you going?
I will call you some other time.
Why you don't denounce Islam right now? Why you don't say Islam is obviously is a lie?
Yeah, because I just told you I cannot leave anything. I have just spent 25 years or something about.
So what if I am riding a donkey and this donkey is really bad for 25 years? Should I stay one more day in the donkey or move to a horse? I mean, I don't understand your logic. 25 years, even actually should push you more to leave it. 25 years with a stupid cult is called Islam. Isn't it time for now to free yourself? You are smarter than this. A God who say that the sperm, a God who say that sperm coming from the backbone of the man, is that God? That is a donkey. Even donkey don't do that. Women have a sperm coming from her ribs. But I understand, you know, you're afraid to say it, maybe. Yeah, he's afraid to say it. I believe he left Islam already. But he's afraid to say, I'm out of Islam. As simple as that. Anyway, guys, I think we have enough for today. Don't forget to download the video, share it with your friends. And he said something very important. He said today, like, you are not calling donkey. You know, I call donkeys when somebody is a donkey with me. He tried to play games, you know. You are nice. You speak to me with respect. I speak to you with respect. You try to intimidate me. Good luck. You want to be rude? I will show you what rude means. Because people, they have, you see, the one who tried to be rude, he have a strategy. He think by being rude, he can intimidate you. You cannot do that to me. So you speak to me nice, I will never say to you donkey. You know, the whole conversation, me and him, we have a nice conversation. He was speaking with respect. I speak to you with respect. But why I want to speak to you with respect if you don't deserve it? Never respect someone, he don't respect himself. Never. Never. Because if you respect someone who don't deserve respect, he will think that he higher than you. He will not think about you that you are a nice person, gentleman, a smart man. No, he will think you are weak. And actually, this is coming from the Quran. The Quran told the Muslims that Allah, he cursed on us. And he made us kind. It's a curse. You see it? Chapter 3, verse 112. So when a Christian is being nice to a Muslim, the Muslim, he would think, what? Well, this is the curse of Allah. He believe it. You think you are following Jesus. Muhammad, he think that Allah, he curse you. This is why you are nice. You see how evil Muhammad is? He could not explain why the Christians are nice. Why the Christians are peaceful. He said to them, oh, this is a curse from Allah. Arun and Sonia in the chat, they want to call you. Who's Arun and Sonia? They are Muslims? Okay, maybe tomorrow we can go live together. You know, I have really things to do. I appreciate you all, and I hope those who are listening, they learn. You want to talk about intelligence? Islam doesn't fit with any form of intelligence. Even ants, they have a system which is extremely smart. Islam does not. Islam destroy. Ants, they don't destroy. Islam, they have a colony. Everybody have a job. What is the job of Muhammad? What is exactly the job of Muhammad? Sleeping with our women. If the Prophet's eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her. I can show you the reference right now. This is the job of the Prophet. Aisha, she said to Muhammad, Inni ara rabbuka yusaru ila hawaka ya Muhammad. I see your God, you run into your temptation, Muhammad. Muhammad, you like a woman right away the first come. We have verses about stupid things in the Quran, but we don't have a verse about what happened in the cross. Allah made it appear. That's it. This is the whole story. Allah made it appear. All of Christianity became just a sentence. Allah, He made Jesus appear in the cross. How that happened, there's nothing. So Muhammad have time to tell us about the flying carpet. Muhammad, he have time to tell us about the ants, speaking to the ants, about the bees. Muhammad, he have time to, about his private part. Any woman she want to give herself to the Prophet. He have all the time. The second we say Jesus, he jump. Because he's a fraud. Thank you all for being here. We will come tomorrow. I hope so. God is willing. Tomorrow is Sunday, and if the Lord wants us to be here, we will. By His command, we do. And we have a free will to be or not to be. But His will is what we obey willingly. And His will is to teach and preach and save the Muslims, not to hate them. Never hate them. You hate them, you became like Muhammad. You became a gang member. You killed them, you became like Muhammad. You have the right to defend yourself against any evil, no matter who. But you don't have the right to be a criminal. The one who lives as a criminal, he will die as a criminal. The Bible says, the Lord, He said, those who live by the sword shall die, which means justice. You kill, you will be killed. And then you will be sent to hell, for you are a criminal, unless you are defending yourself. Thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you all, and I will see you soon again. Christ is our Lord, He is our Savior, and there is no better name in the whole world better than His name. His name is a glory. His words is amazing. His act is wonderful, for He is the wonderful almighty miracle. The only one who is a miracle is the Messiah, for God is a miracle. Even the stupid book of Muhammad says clearly that many they do miracles, but there's nobody was a miracle except Jesus. He Himself is a miracle. No father, no sin, holy, amazing, living, and right now He is above in heaven. Even in the book of the devil Muhammad, he is a miracle, and God is a miracle, for nobody can comprehend miracles. This is why we call them miracle. Why they are called miracle? For it's amazing, beyond understanding, astonishing. It's a miracle. That is God. And God, He put His miracle in every one of us. Just use the gift of God. He gave you a brain. Don't be a fool. A man who promised you women and private parts, he cannot be from God. You do not need to be genius. Use the gift of God He gave you. He said, from their fruits you shall know them. Examine the fruit of the devil Muhammad and his book, and you will see how evil he is. A rapist, a killer, a child molester, a thief, a liar, a deceiver. All of those exist in his book, written by his hand about himself. If he said all those things to you, how in the world you believe in him? And again, as always I say, if a fool like Muhammad can fool you, how fool are you? Thank you, God bless you, and see you soon again.